Hey everyone, it's Mike Shutty with the SuperScreener, and in this video we're going to arm you with proven wagering strategies specifically for the Kentucky Derby so that we can help you potentially hit the score of a lifetime. So in this video we're going to cover, no matter what your budget level is, how you can get the most return out of that. We'll also teach you how to leverage your specific convictions about this race and use that in structuring your tickets, in addition to all the insider information that we share with you in the SuperScreener. And if you're all new to this and you plan on wagering something other than a win bet on the Kentucky Derby, don't worry. We'll teach you how to read back these more complicated tickets to your racetrack teller. All right, let's get started. When you think about it, we've been following these horses for months. They debuted back in the summer and the fall, and then we've been watching all those prep races here the last 4 months. And of course, we've had 3 weeks since the last prep to analyze these horses and this race. But here's the funny thing. Most people will wait till the day of the Derby, and even right before the Derby itself, to start creating their wagering tickets. Wow, what a lost opportunity. Think about it. Huge pool, a lot of uninformed money, 20 horse fields, that equals huge payouts. So it pays to get an early start on structuring those wagering tickets, and we're going to help you do that right now. So one of our first guidelines to successful Kentucky Derby wagering, it's to know your budget. This is the time of year and this is the race where even the biggest bettors make their biggest bets, and I recommend you do the same. Also, this race you have to have conviction. There's 20 horses. It's impossible to box a lot of horses in this race and still have a shot to really score big. Plus, in a 20-horse field, you've got to be able to exclude maybe half the field, and the SuperScreener certainly help you do that. Find that 1, 2, maybe even 3 horses that you just love, that you're going to lock in. And we'll show you how to use those horses to structure narrow tickets that have the best chance of cashing. Finally, scenario planning. Yes, it starts with the conviction horses, but conviction horses don't always win. So we'll teach you how to use those horses in other ways so that you could still potentially cash the score of a lifetime. All right, let's go take a look at the SuperScreener recommended wagers for the 2014 Kentucky Derby. And we'll show you exactly what we're talking about. In that year, California Chrome was one of our top conviction horses. He's the number 5 horse. And if you look up and down the list of this chart, you'll see 5 in that win spot almost in every single wager. Other horses that were rated very highly included Danza, Wicked Strong, and of course, our top bomber pick that hit 37-1, and that's Commanding Curve, finishing 2nd place. So let's zero in on this $80 trifecta wager. And take a look at what we've done here. We took 2 conviction horses, the 5, which was California Chrome, and 20, that was Wicked Strong. And then we locked them into the 1st place hole. Then in the 2nd place slot, we took top-rated horses, and there were about 8 of them. And then in the final slot, the 3rd place slot, we took a combination of the top-rated horses and also some of the best closers in the race. And the reason we did that is because we know from all of our analysis, closers hit 3rd place more often than any other slot in the Trifecta. So that was the rationale behind that wager, and here's how you would read it to the teller. Every time you see a width between 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, that is what's called a partial wheel wager. So the way you would read this would be a $1 partial wheel, 5-20 with 4-5-12, 16 through 20, with 4-5-12, 14, 16, 17, 18. It's as simple as that. Now, let's go take a look at another wagering strategy here. That would be the $108 trifecta, where we took the top 4 horses, 4, 5, 16, 18, over our next top 10 horses, and then in the 3rd place slot, we took the top 4 horses again. And we kind of call this the split fecta, and for people who've been playing for a while, they know exactly what this is. Your top horses can often finish 1st and 3rd, but some horse comes in unexpectedly and explodes right there in the 2nd place hole, and you miss the wager. So we call this one the split fecta. And look what it paid last year, $1,700 for that $108 wager. Now, let's close with the $1 superfecta. It gets a little pricier here, $199, but the payoff was huge, over $7,000. You have to go narrow in the superfecta. You have to go with 4, 5, 16 as we did here in the win slot. Then we took 5, 16, which were our top 2 choices. And then we also included our top bomber shot, number 17, Commanding Curve. We then included most of our top-rated horses in the 3rd place hole, and then we finished with our top closers in the 4th place slot. And of course that one was another winner. So you can see how we move the horses around to structure this for your advantage so we can go narrow, but still have a good chance to hit that trifecta or the superfecta. So if you play 2 or 3 tickets, that starts giving you a lot of leverage and a high potential to actually cash that big score of a lifetime. So in summary, know your budget, find your conviction horses, structure around that conviction, and protect that conviction. All right, there you have it. Now you're ready to structure your wagers, get started early, and of course, for more information about the SuperScreener, go to SuperScreener.com, on sale now. We'll come back to you with more videos to help you cash that score of a lifetime in this year's Kentucky Derby. Go fast and win.